This week was an eventful week. For one, we would have seen that Sony would have announced and shown a trailer of Wolverine. Now, I'm not going to show the trailer of Wolverine here because this video would be rated mature. But we would have seen the footage of Wolverine, and the PlayStation community, they are very excited for this Wolverine. But as I said in my original short, this is the first time I would have seen a video did that with my channel, where it is you just show the trailer and you get basically a penalty that the game might be too mature for certain audiences. So this game will no doubt service a lot of fans of Wolverine, but I am speculating that this game is very violent and there will be a lot of parents who will not get this game for their kids. It would still sell well, but not as well as Spider-Man. That being said, this game would be played sometime in 2026. So these ponies still have to wait and remain hungry.
Beans and bologna on bread. I got beans and bologna on bread. I got beans and bologna on bread. And I'm happy you heard what I said. Yay.
These ponies only eating beans and bologna, which is goats of Yotei for the entire year remaining. On the other hand, we would have seen Microsoft would have finally released the price of the Xbox ROG Ally and the ROG Ally X, the price for it. And it's very much comparable with other handheld PC hybrids in the same arena. But we'll talk more about that a little later, because there's a lot of fake outrage out there by mainly ponies that are saying that this console is too expensive. We will see what the evidence is showing thus far. Let's talk about these smaller news topics, or rather, is it bigger? Because I can't believe I'm saying this again. The PlayStation 5 Pro supposed to be on paper the most powerful console out there, but because of the poor iteration of the PSSR when it comes to a lot of developers, there are a lot of games, seeing a lot of issues on the PlayStation 5 Pro. I mean, we should not be seeing the Xbox Series X 5-year-old console outperforming the PlayStation 5 Pro in any way, shape, or form, but yet we are seeing it yet again.
That figure. It's also worth noting that Series X enjoys a marginal lead on average compared to PS5 and Pro, with jumps to around 70 FPS while outdoors here.
And did you stop to pray this morning?
Put in terms of raw stats, across the entire run, Series X ends up averaging at 66.4 frames per second, base PS5 at 64.8 FPS, and Pro at the lowest average of 64.2 FPS.
So according to Digital Foundry, the Xbox Series X is outperforming both the PlayStation 5 Pro and the PlayStation 5 when it comes to this new game, The Dying Light, The Beast. And this is real sad on the part of those who would have purchased the PlayStation 5 Pro, because there's no way a 5-year-old console should be outperforming a rather new console like the PlayStation 5 Pro. But this is a sickness, guys. This is a sickness. When it comes to Nintendo news, we would have seen that Doug Bowser would have announced his retirement. That is the president of Nintendo of America, and he's being replaced for the first time by Devon Pritchard. Now, for the first time ever, the Nintendo of America president would be a woman. Yes, but what would Doug Bowser be known for as he leaves Nintendo? Did Doug Bowser do anything of significance for Nintendo or Nintendo of America players that he would be remembered for? Right now, Nintendo is not in a good light when it comes to them raising prices, them increasing games, the game key cards, all of these things. Doug Bowser came under Doug Bowser stewardship. what we'll see what he could do before he leaves, but it doesn't look good for Doug Bowser's legacy as he bows out of being the president of Nintendo. Let's move on to some of the bigger topics. We will talk about Ghost of Yotei, its scores, and also we'll talk about the ROG Ally and the price outrage and what is the results of the sales going on pre-order. So sit back and relax and let's get it.
This is a sickness!
Let's get it. So we are on the road to 5,000 subscribers, and now if this type of content interests you, please consider hitting the like button. Of course, you get some of the best Xbox content this side of the internet. We specialize in disciplining those ponies, those fanboys who are disrespectful, those fanboys who just can't allow persons to play their games. Yes, we expose them, we destroy their narratives, and this is what we do mainly on this channel. So sit back and relax, and if this content interests you, consider hitting the like and subscribe button today. Now let's get back to the video. Let's first start off with some information that is going around Twitter that Costco has stopped selling or carrying the Xbox Series consoles altogether. Quite frankly, let me just tell Costco and all those ponies who are showing this story.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
Yes, why should we care if Dustin called his Costco and they said that they no longer carry Series consoles? Why should we care if Costco on a whole stop carrying Series consoles? You see, when a gamer is thinking about buying games, when a gamer is thinking about buying a console, he don't think about going Costco first, because Costco is not known for their great game deals or so forth. Costco is known for their great deals on selling tuna in bulk. Come on, what are we even doing here? Costco is not a place where we think about first when we buy games. So this is a non-story. So let's move on. Let's now talk about Ghost of Yotei. The PlayStation community would like for you to believe that they are elite, that PlayStation could only produce games that are 9s and 10s. Yes, these guys always cite IGN as the pinnacle in reviewing games and how they always review their games the best. Well, ponies aren't happy that IGN gave Ghost of Yotei.
You reviewed Ghost of Yotei, you gave it an 8, which is great.
Bitch! What? I'm coming off! Hell no!
You liked it more than Tsushima, but Tsushima has a 9 on IGN. How does that make sense?
Hey, well, listen, that's not my review. Different people have different opinions. Shouts out to Mitchell Saltzman. He did a great review. We differ on some things, and that's how we end up with different scores, you know what I'm saying?
Hypothetically, what score would you have given Ghost of Tsushima?
So I was at GameSpot at the time,
What?
and the reviewer at the time gave it a 7, and I tend to agree with him when we were both covering the game when it first came out. 7 means good, 7 means good, and 8 means great.
Yes, so Ghost of Yotei got an 8 out of 10. Now, there were multiple of Xbox games getting a 7, getting an 8, and these ponies said that wasn't a good score. That wasn't a good score back then, as a matter of fact. Right now, Ghost of Yotei is sitting at an 87 on Metacritic. And you guys know what other game is sitting at 87 that the ponies said was not good? That is Halo Infinite. When Halo Infinite got an 8 or 87 on Metacritic, they said it was a disaster. That's what the pony said. But now, all of a sudden, guess what? This is a good game now. This is the hypocrisy of the PlayStation community. But let me hear what you thought about the Ghost of Yotei score. Are you getting Ghost of Yotei, or are you going to wait until there is a price drop? Let me know in the comment sections below. Next up, let's talk about the Xbox ROG Ally and the ROG Ally X. See, the PlayStation community and a lot of the critics and skeptics said that this was a bad decision by Microsoft. Microsoft was basically a fool to have this partnership with ASUS to make this particular handheld PC. And they were saying all sorts of things. We even had Nintendo fans getting into the the conversation. This is Obi-Wan here saying dead on arrival. We have some other ponies saying this is too expensive and so forth. And a matter of fact, that was one of the main narratives, that Microsoft was so stupid to have this console at such an expensive price, which is $600 for the base ROG Xbox Ally and $1,000 for the ROG Ally X. This is what the PlayStation community was saying, right? But when you look at other handheld PCs that has the same processing power as the Xbox ROG Ally, you see that the prices are very much comparable. The prices are very much similar. It's not like if Microsoft is on an island on its own with this pricing. This pricing is very similar with other handheld PC devices that has the same processing power. So I mean, the argument that Microsoft is just ridiculous with the pricing, that falls flat on the face when we see the facts and evidence. Now, one would think that after such bad press that this Xbox ROG Ally was not going to sell good. Well, according to Xbox own Twitter handle, they are saying that the hype is real. The ROG Xbox Ally X pre-orders are sold out on the Xbox store worldwide. You can still grab yours at asus.com store or find a local retailer or Xbox. Yes, so these ponies said that this game was a failure, or this console was a failure, but it sold out. We even have some very cool testimonials saying that here what they would have purchased this game. Look at this. Look at how many persons are saying that they pre-ordered this game, they purchased it and so forth. So despite what you are hearing in these streets that this is a failure, it's very clear that this is some measure of success for Xbox, for ASUS and for Microsoft on a whole. Now the Xbox ROG Ally is such a failure that a number of scalpers would have purchased this console, and they believe that they can sell this console for double the price. Yes, scalpers are getting in on it as well. Look at this. Look at those scalpers. I'm seeing $2,000, $2,500. I mean, scalpers are going wild. So right now, Xbox is cooking. Xbox is on fire. Not only do we have the best set of games with Game Pass, not only that we have the best set of hardware, but we are also seeing that, guess what, the future is bright when it comes to Xbox as a platform. So let me hear what you thought about this news. Are you looking forward to the Xbox ROG Ally? Let me know in the comment sections below. Don't forget, Baby Steps is Game of the Year, Game of Generation, and the Game of our era. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.